Pop-Up Hobby Shop, your traveling one-stop shop specializing in collector's items, Pokemon cards, musical instruments, sports memorabilia, and much more. Look up Pop-Up Hobby Shop on Facebook and look out for our booth popping up near you.
Go time! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Well, what's going on, everybody?
Is your mic on?
Episode 50.
It
Relentless
is
with the
number
fellas
50.
in studio. It's the Father's Day edition, as always, brought to you by our friends at Mr. Tony's Joint.
TJ's.
3 convenient locations. They're in Essex, they're in Kingsville, they're in Leamington. You can go in there for anything. Ones that are already rolled, flour, pipes, bongs,
Apparently
drinks,
some shit that's already busted
edibles,
up, too.
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
milled is what they call it.
Pre-busted.
Yeah.
From where I'm
Milled?
from, we call that shit shit.
What do we
Yeah.
say, fellas?
All your dope needs.
All your dope needs. So make sure you go in there. Father's Day edition once again.
Happy Father's Day to all the
Yes.
fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
And
Drew,
all
I seen
the-
you played golf today?
What? Yeah, Erie.
You
is it
played
Erie's?
Erie. Is that the one just off the lake in Leamington
Yep.
there? Okay. I've only played there once.
It was pretty good. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't play the best today, but
Who'd you golf with?
Chris, Terry, and Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
Just a guy from work.
Okay.
Crow or
Costin Penner.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erie out. Is that out in Leamington?
Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful course.
I'll tell you though, when the wind starts whipping out there, it's hard to
Today,
play.
the only bad thing about today was all
we
the
should
fish
all
flies.
just have our own joints.
Was the fish flies.
There's only 2 joints.
So, but they weren't like I'm used to the fish flies.
Oh, were
There's
they
a little
bad?
trick,
Yeah?
and people don't realize. Okay, little something about fish flies.
Eat them.
If it's daytime and you're walking and you're worried about fish flies, stay where the sun is. If you walk where the sun is, the fish flies aren't there.
Yeah.
You go in the shade, it's like the fucking wall of them. And I was like,
Look at when we were playing in that golf tournament
because I was
for
telling
work.
Chris and them today, I'm like, when you're driving to get your ball, just do your very best to stay in the sun. If you can stay in the sun, you're good. They're not there. Yeah.
Because they're all over the course
Yeah.
like that?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
The,
eh?
well,
Yeah.
the lake
It's crazy
So we
because,
drive
like-
into the shade, bro, like covered.
Yeah, and then they
The
start
whole
kicking
ground
up.
is just covered?
You don't see them until you're driving, but then like it's instant wall. You're like,
Oh, like
Crazy.
flying, like live ones you're
Yeah,
saying.
crazy.
Okay,
They're all
okay.
kicking
I'm
up
thinking
out of
like
the
all dead
grass.
ones.
no,
Especially
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of the rough. They're all in the
Well,
rough.
like I feel like they're not as bad as they used to be back in the
no,
day.
they're bad.
Dude, they showed up on radar.
Yeah, they're showing up on radar right now.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
they look
like
like a heat
swarms of them.
They look like a
Really?
heat signature, like a storm.
Because like Windsor doesn't get them.
No.
because Windsor's
They do
not
but you know what?
Rarely.
In Tecumseh they do.
Yeah, and like
When I live
closer to the water.
anywhere near the water, like because we're closer to the middle.
Well, like
of the
how's
city.
Harrow? You think even right
Terrible.
now? Is it?
Yeah.
Colchester and shit?
Colchester's
Terrible.
I remember
probably-
growing up, Colchester was bad.
Harrow used to be bad as fuck
Yeah.
in town.
That's what I mean. I didn't think it was as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
But and this year, didn't they say like
Kingsville
there's
got
a special
real
type of
bad.
cicada bud that's out this
Yeah,
year?
something about cicadas or
Like,
something.
because there's certain ones that come out like every year at a certain time, but
Yeah.
these ones are it's like the grandfather cicada,
No.
and that they're coming in like
What?
crazy swarms
The
too.
grandfather cicada?
I don't know, like like the mutated fucking giant version of a cicada.
The eclipse cicadas?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, it
Yeah,
showed up
that's-
on radar, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucked up. And it looks like storms, but it's just fucking flies. Fish flies. That's
Yeah.
whack.
Shows up on radar.
We still don't have it too bad compared to like
No.
Florida
Oh,
and
if you
Australia.
lived on the water, Steph said her work was like really bad. They had
Bro,
to like,
I remember-
power wash them off the building.
Bro,
like,
I
it was
remember
that
like
bad.
back in the
Bro, it was
day.
like
I remember shoveling them.
snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shovels of them
Gross.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. When you're driving down the road and you just hear like pop, 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 pop. Like
Don't
it's
those things
a
only live
bowl
like
of fucking
a day?
Rice Krispies.
What? Yeah, they
They live a day.
They don't.
they?
fish
Yeah,
flies,
24-hour
they,
lifespan
They're
thing.
born, they breed, they die all in 24 hours. Can you? Are you googling that? The lifespan?
Yeah.
I think I don't know if that's a myth I heard, but I think it's born, bred, born, fuck, and die in the same day. Oh, a few days to a few weeks. Die shortly after mating and depositing eggs. So they fucking die. They're like, we can die now.
Yeah.
I know people that live like that. I can
They're
die
like,
now.
life will never get this good
I
again.
got some
Time to
pussy, I can
die.
die now.
Yeah.
Some punani.
I've reached
Yeah.
the top.
So what else did you guys do? I was just sitting around.
Cam, what'd you do, fuckhead?
Slice your finger.
Let's talk
off
about
by
Cam.
chance?
You
want to talk about Cam?
Cam, we don't want to see
no-
that video.
Yeah,
though.
come on.
No, we don't want.
we don't.
We don't want the
The
video.
listeners want to see it.
No, we don't want.
You
The
can't
listeners
see
don't
it.
want to see it.
Yes, they do.
Just okay, listeners. You might not hear this part because I might
The
edit it
video
out.
doesn't even really show anything.
Yeah, it doesn't
Just
really
Cameron
show
being
it.
a
I couldn't
pussy.
even get like the gnarly.
Good.
shit.
Fuck you,
The
Cam.
real
Mainly just
gnarly
Cameron
shit,
being
I
a
wasn't
pussy.
allowed to
So
film
Cam
it.
cut his fingers off. Cam is a
Cam,
very,
okay,
very
first of
smart
all,
guy.
why don't you tell us how you
Yeah,
did it?
tell us the
Okay.
story.
Okay, so basically,
First of
I got
all,
a table right here. So
you
this
get
is
a one
perfect. I can
dumbass.
explain it to you guys, but the listeners will not be able to see. So we have holders, right? And we put collets in with a cutter. Okay, so I had a 1-inch aluminum cutter, brand fucking spanking new. These things are sharp as fuck.
Well,
I
yeah.
know they're sharp as fuck, so I was trying to be very careful. But so what I did is
What a
I slapped
useless
this holder
fuck he
in.
is.
I fucking put the cutter in. Tightened her up, right? But there's like a little insert in the table to make sure that the holder doesn't move and I'm able to tighten it, right? So when I tightened it, I went to pull it out and it snagged on something inside of
So
the
just-
mechanism that's holding it.
Yeah.
So when I came up, I just went,
Did you have
And-
gloves on?
no.
You fucking
Why wouldn't
idiot.
you wear gloves?
Because I fucking
Is
work
it full
all
of
day with
oil?
gloves.
In a
Gloves are for
world
bitches,
of
dude.
OSHA violations.
But like, it was pretty brutal. I immediately fucking ran over to the sink, and there was like a trail of blood behind me. I'm just
Was
like,
it just
oh,
squirting?
this is bad,
Oh,
right? I'm like, this is really bad.
Bro, that's fucked up.
And then I'm sitting there in the sink and I'm bleeding out, and I'm just like, hey. Anybody want to come help me?
Help
And they're
me.
like, what? And I'm like going like this, and there's just blood dripping down my arm and my hand. I'm like, hey,
So how many?
anybody?
How
They're all
many
like, quite
stitches?
frankly, we
5.
thought you got fired last
Five?
night.
On your
total?
fucking finger. That's a big cut.
So
Yeah.
is it 2 fingers?
No, just the one. I got glue in fucking my index
Yeah, I don't
finger.
wanna see it.
I was like, I would have just folded it down personally, but then they lifted it up.
Oh fuck.
And then when they lifted it up, I was like, yeah, throw some super glue on that bitch.
So
Damn.
I got a question.
Hold on here.
How does
I don't want to see it.
Why
how
are
does
you gay?
Erica feel having 2 children?
Oh my god, she hates it.
Yeah.
She was yelling at me, and I was like sitting there, and like even today, I was like, we need to clean this thing, and she pulls it out. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with
like
you?
my
God
So
damn
now,
it."
how long is
That
this?
is so good.
Like, so you're going back to work though, right?
Yeah, I'll be back to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he already missed last week.
Do they need
So-
to put you in a fucking bubble, dog?
Are you gonna wear gloves next
Every
time?
day.
Did you play?
No, I'm not gonna wear.
What
gloves.
hand
You're
is
a
it
Gloves are
on?
for
fucking
Did you
idiot.
catch
pussies.
it? Did you just DH today?
No, I fucking played.
You put your finger out of the glove?
Yeah, put my index finger out of the glove, but my thumb was in it. I fucking made a diving catch.
Is it your thumb that's cut or your
It's
finger?
my thumb, yeah.
All
I
he's
was
gotta
able
do is
catch a
just not
ball,
play
so I
for
was
a
like,
week.
fuck it,
Yeah.
right? But batting sucked. I swung a couple times. Oh, fucking.
Why don't you
Erica's
just
gonna
not
catch
play
me now,
for a
but-
week?
Yeah.
Because I'm a man
Oh
and I just
my
fucking
God.
play.
You're an idiot.
All this for beer
He's
league
not a man. He's a
softball.
fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Cam,
Cam,
I
I
go
love
home
you.
and
You're
listen
my
to
boy.
Joe Rogan
I talk a lot
and
of
watch
shit too. I
wrestling
truly
videos.
do love you. You're a fucking idiot.
I know.
I wouldn't have played. I'll tell you
If
that.
my
It
finger
is-
was cut like that, dog, I'd be still laying on the floor at work.
Dude, my fucking like one of my best friends works with me, right? Like he's my fucking boy, Killian, shout out. And fucking literally, he's sitting there and he's just walking back and forth and like, what do you want? Gauze, this, that, and I'm like, dude, motherfucker, come over here and fucking tape
Did you
this
just
thing
put-
fucking shut
did you
so I
just
can leave, right?
Super glue it.
Dude, like I was like anything, and
Was
he's
it
just
bad?
like taking his sweet time. It took me like 15 minutes just to get some gauze and some tape on it, and I was like, God damn it, Killian! I was like, please don't do anything safety, like a health and safety ever. He's like, oh, I'm CPR trained. I was like, if I'm fucking choking, let me die. Just
Yeah.
let me die. I don't want to go through that.
You wake up to him kissing you.
Yeah.
You're
why-
okay, buddy.
Be
You
like,
got
why are
lips
you,
on you.
why are
I
you using your
gotcha.
tongue, bro?
Yeah. Why the fuck do you have a boner right now, dog?
Don't ask questions. You want the answer.
Point them up, boys.
He's like, you gotta blow. You
Goddamn
gotta blow into,
directions.
you gotta blow into this.
Why is your dick hard?
It's like a movie scene.
Did I tell the story about my dad losing his finger on the podcast?
No, you
I
haven't.
don't think I have.
I've heard the story though, but let's tell it.
Well, it was one morning and he was fucking hungover. I remember hungover as shit.
Surprise.
And we were cutting some big pieces of aluminum for this railing.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was right there.
Did you trip out?
A little bit. I'll tell the story.
Okay.
if
Sorry.
You want.
It's a fun. Sorry.
So if you've been to Sport Check in Devonshire Mall, there's a second floor and they have a big long glass railing going all along like where the escalator is. It wasn't at there, but that's the job we were working on in the morning. So he's cutting these big, it's like 4-inch high pieces of aluminum that the glass goes into, but he's using this janky kind of saw. And what happened was the guide for this, like the plastic guard that like goes up as you bring the saw down,
yeah.
it caught on the piece and it just made a really loud bang crash noise. And he just went like this and noticed that his finger was gone, kind of thing. Like, and I looked back. I was bringing a piece of glass to the garbage, so my back was turned, but I heard it and turned around. He's like, I just cut off my finger. And it was kind of like, what? What the fuck? What? And he's like, yeah. And he's kind of running around the shop again. People were kind of like my Uncle Brad was there, and it was just kind of us, and he's like, and like people are going back and forth, and it's like, just stop, let's fucking call the ambulance or get him in the truck and fucking go. I went and picked up the finger, which was like halfway across the fucking shop.
Oh my god!
It was under a table. It was under a table, and I literally remember like picking up this fucking finger, and it weighed more than you think a goddamn finger would weigh. I'll tell you right now. And we didn't have any ice anywhere, so I went to the Culligan and had like cold water and just put the finger in cold water.
It's all shriveled up.
Yeah,
Like
so we get
all day.
we get into my Uncle Brad's like Dodge Hemi truck, which was like kind of when they first came out. And we get in. My dad's in the front seat. I'm in the back. I'm kind of like rubbing his back, telling him everything's gonna be good. Also holding this finger, and my Uncle Brad is fucking whirving in and out, and this finger is splashing on me, the cup. And he ends up in Tecumseh Road, right the turning lane, like right by Chrysler's, and he just gets into the turning lane and flies all the way to the hospital, honking the horn like, we gotta go. And my dad's like, yeah, my finger, I cut my finger off. Oh, yeah. He goes running into the hospital. Like, I need help, I cut my finger off. Just so happens to be a doctor there that we did some work for. And he's like, I got you, Greg, come on in. And, like, I gave him the cup and the finger on it and shit.
He goes to put it on, it's all shriveled up like he's been swimming all day.
Yeah, it's all, like, had the wrinkles on it and shit. No,
That's
it wasn't
so
that
obviously
long.
They couldn't save it.
He chose not to because they gave him the option. But when you get a finger cut off that much, it pretty much becomes dead.
Yeah.
So it's just like, especially if you're
It would
working,
just be
it
there.
would be in the way a lot. Yeah. And then it was like, do you want to go back to work in 6 months or 6 weeks kind of thing? He was back to work in fucking 6 days, not even. Because he's just like that. But he got the inside of his thumb really good, and then he cut off his index finger, so he got money for both, which like
Still though,
you know, from the government, and you paying into shit, you get money if you lose digits.
Yeah.
He actually got more for his thumb than he did for his finger.
Yeah.
But he ended up with like I think 12 grand.
Yeah.
Wow, now.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny?
Sawing this
You
bitch
know what's
off
funny
or
is
what?
I remember,
Yeah.
I remember playing baseball with him after, bro.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
I remember his baseball glove had a big blood stain in it from us throwing at him.
Yeah, and he would have
Because
to kind of
try to catch, right? And just
Remember-
the catch,
remember
like, 'cause the
Lionel?
stump on the end, right?
Yeah.
Because he'd go to grip, like catch it, and it would just, and the ball would hit there, and it
Yeah.
would, like the end would bleed and shit, right?
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
this fucking
like a man.
41
Oh yeah, he
bat.
took it like he's man.
I had this like 41 bat, and like Lionel was playing a mixed game against you guys, and your dad was playing third base, and I'm like, Lionel, swing this bat. It's like the one time Lionel hits a BB, right? And it's like right at your dad catches it, smack, your dad takes his glove off, his like nubs bleeding. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
When we
Yeah.
played when he played Reaper Crew with us, he did that.
Yeah.
Like, that thing bled.
Oh,
But
yeah.
your dad, I remember
He's
playing
a
with him,
G,
man.
dude.
What a gangster.
Oh, yeah.
He takes
Like, I used
balls
to
off
always
his
be like,
chest
yeah,
and
literally,
shit,
like
fuck.
Bones would like, the ball would get hit, and like
He would just
instead,
square up
instead
to
of
it.
like going for it with his glove, he could just corrals it with his body.
He
Just
grew up a hockey
Yeah.
goalie.
So he's
right?
like off the chest,
Yeah.
or the slide and take him off the shins.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
oh.
Yeah.
The ball would get hit on the
And
ground
he
to him,
wouldn't
though.
even phase him, bro.
Yeah,
The
and he
ball
never
is
played deep
like
as a. He
a
played really
man.
shallow
Like a
as a
man.
shortstop.
He never played
And
deep.
his dives would be like Superman dives, like off the hit.
Dude, when
he
I-
would know and like just dive and grab it.
I think when I first started playing slow pitch, did your dad play short or second?
no,
played-
short always. For
Okay,
us, he
so-
played second because
Second,
I moved
yeah.
over short. He
but
didn't
I
have the
mean,
arm
when
anymore.
I first started playing when I was like 14, I played
Yeah,
that one
he was
year with
always
him, and
short.
he played short, and I played third.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he was like, and he was fucking.
Would that have
some of
been
the
like
plays he
winners?
made, I
Would
was
that
like-
have been the
yeah,
winners
It was
team?
like the
Yeah.
last year of winners.
Yeah,
but it was
Yeah.
like your dad, Uncle Bob,
yeah,
Big Dave Brown.
yeah.
Dave Brown passed away, by the way.
Brownie.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown?
Brownie.
Chris Brown.
Brownie.
Yeah, Brownie.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
Passed
He got
away.
hit real hard with cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
kind of out of
his,
nowhere.
his son, one of his boys, looks exactly like him.
Yeah. Oh, big
Uncle
boys.
Bob like showed me a photo. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was like, what's his name there? Dan.
Dan
Oh, Dan
Dabrowski.
Dabrowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dabrowski.
Yeah.
He fucking throw you on the ground and fart on you.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, bro.
He was a big motherfucker.
He
too,
was
and
huge.
raunchy.
I
He was a
remember
raunchy
just
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he was
nasty
funny.
motherfucker.
He's passed away.
I
too.
remember him
Did he?
playing
Yeah,
baseball.
cancer.
and
Fuck,
putting his glove
yeah.
out and fucking ball hitting him in the head and
Oh,
like
yeah.
just not even phasing him.
And
bro.
maybe no, sorry, his wife did. Sorry, my
And
bad,
then he
my bad.
fucking
Man.
like he said
Rest in peace,
he's
man.
huge. He throws on the ground and sit on
Oh,
us
yeah.
and fart and it would
Oh,
Yeah. Dude,
like, you think
like-
he shit on you.
I remember- yeah.
OV farts.
he
like
was
OV farts.
he was built like a cartoon fucking
Yeah,
character
literally.
with this like
He was
5
bu-
o'clock shadow that was gray. It was picky and
He
he
was
was
built.
like.
He was built like
But
a fucking
he
bowling
fucking won a
pin.
Golden Gloves. He's a
Yeah.
big motherfucker, man. His hands were the size of 2 of my fists.
I
Sometimes.
remember playing third base and him playing first and me just wheeling the
Oh,
ball
yeah.
at that guy, like just
Yeah.
firing it right at his dome.
Yeah.
Like, man. But yeah, but that was when I first. Yeah, but your dad was like fucking. It was
Yeah.
the ball would get smashed. It'd be like Mike Swift or Rodney Shaw. Your dad would just square up to it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you would just sound like the ball hitting the side of beef. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. He'd be like pulling up his shirt after you just have welts. I'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, you know
us,
you have a
us
glove,
Blondie
right?
boys
Like,
can take a
use your-
shot.
Use your glove,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
So
Oh.
this is episode 50, right?
Yeah, 5-0.
5-0.
It's been almost a year and a half. To
I'll
juice.
beat the fuck out of you. You know what, bro?
Roughly.
That would hit me. That would hit me good. I love
At
you.
least I pay attention to
Yeah.
some stuff. You know it's wrong.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention to anything.
I don't pay attention to anything.
I hate you.
I don't pay attention to anything. You know that? Yeah. Yeah.
Jabronis.
I got too much going on. I'm fucking his stuff, my stuff, trying to deal with your
This
stuff.
stuff, that stuff.
Fucking go to edit a podcast. No fucking microphones on because we're too fucking stoned.
Yeah. I know, eh?
Dash one, Charlie.
Like if he like you ask him how to
You're the
get.
sound guy.
Listen, he knows.
Yeah. I do my job every week.
He know except for that week.
Have there ever been a
He's
week where we
blaming it on
weren't
Quinn.
smoking
He's blaming
joints?
it on
Um,
Quinn.
I do my
Listen,
job.
he knows how to get bourbon stains out of kahake pants, but he doesn't. He doesn't know how to fucking.
I love that. That was good.
I hate you.
That was good.
Love you.
Dickweeds.
Shout out and comment on this video if you want to see Mr. Leahy come back for an episode.
Oh, we need Mr. Leahy back.
Oh, dude, that's raunch mode. Why do you got to do this?
Oh yeah,
shit?
so that's not bad. It looks
Okay,
like a
turn it
little
off.
Peter.
I was gonna try to. Okay.
Look,
we
it's
have
like
no
the thumbs
material
my
for next
cock.
week. Good job. Yeah, I guess you're not coming on the episode next week. Go fuck yourself.
So I went to Niagara Falls during the
Loser.
week. Spent a
Fucking
shit
loser.
ton of fucking money with my kid.
Let me see the video. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
Fuck
okay,
ours.
we're gonna show the video.
I don't want to see this.
I was only fucking with you, but
No, you weren't. Cam,
It's really
fuck
just
off.
Cam being a pussy.
No, he's bullying.
Cam's
it
just
on-
like,
he's just bullying it on us. So we might as well see it now.
it's true.
Now we have
It
no.
makes me
Now we have
happy.
nothing to watch next week.
oh, see, I didn't see this.
I don't want
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
my fat
nothing.
hanging out
That's
there.
weak.
I
That
don't
looks like
want-
a paper cut.
So I
nothing.
couldn't fold it out because they just put the fucking
Hey,
freezing in
like
it,
a
and like
man.
everywhere they fucking stuffed the needle in, the fucking freezing
says-
shit would just fly
Hey,
out.
maybe
He says
should
like
wear
he says
gloves.
like a man, but that looks like a paper cut. It's soft.
Yeah.
dude.
That's a scary spot. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Cut
I was
yourself
I was
badly.
surprised that there was like it
That's a
didn't hit
inside
weird-
of the thumb.
That's gonna be a gnarly spot. I think I'm the worst
How could
cut.
you grip a bat with that?
The worst
Dude,
cut
did
I
it.
got
I
was
fucking grabbed.
Working on
I
Speedy.
fucking grabbed 3 fingers like this, and then I put this here, and I had to turn my hands like completely in like this and swing.
like
And
a
I
vagina.
fucking gapped
Yeah.
them. I fucking got a fucking triple. Could have got.
How are you gonna jerk me off later?
And then you got a gap in your finger.
his lips.
Yeah.
With his
We
lips.
haven't taken the bandage off, and I'm pretty sure I fucking might have ripped a.
See the what? Like,
We'll
fucking
find
kids.
out later. I'm
Kids.
not bleeding, so that's good.
Does it look like a paper
are,
cut?
hey, are you bleeding? Yeah, you
Yeah,
bleeding.
Yeah,
you're
you
bleeding.
That's fucked
You
up.
see that? There's like a new meme of the ape that's going like, "Oh no,
Oh, no."
It's like you should do that for Cam. Oh no, getting hurt at work.
Yankees fucking suck. 8-3.
So yeah, I took the kid up to fucking Niagara Falls, spent $1,000 plus for sure. But we did the zip lining, we did everything else that there is to do, arcade,
I wish I was
food
rich.
out. But I honestly do it once a year.
I
So
wish I was rich.
the go karts, awesome. But
Wish I
I
was
got a
rich.
couple pics that we took on our night out on the town. So
Come on, titties.
he got this cool Ronaldo like outfit for $40 off this guy, and he rocked it the whole weekend. But yeah, I was like, "Here, smile," and told him to grab on the boobies. So yeah, like father, like son. And then this one here, was there another one with that? Yeah. So this horse made of forks. It didn't have a cock. So I'm like going up and I'm like, oh, where's the horse's cock? Oh, this horse is missing a cock. And the lady that's working, like the clerk, was like laughing. I turned around, I was like, oh, it must be a girl horse. Like kind of like shooting this shit. And me, Luke, and this lady that works there were all fucking dying in the Ripley's thing. It was so funny. Yeah. Thought they should have maybe put a cock on.
I was just trying to hold a straight face, just trying to make you feel like a dick. I was just like,
Oh.
look like I was taking a shit because I was like,
Take that chain off right now. You
Why?
don't even deserve. They're getting smashed.
doesn't
That's
matter.
okay.
We still have more wins than anyone in the league, so suck a penis.
So yeah, we had a good time. They do fireworks
Shut the
every
fuck up,
night.
Tigers fans and
at
Jays
10
fans.
o'clock.
Shut the fuck up.
We walked. It was like perfect weather, like sweater in the morning and at night, not too hot.
Below
The lineups
500.
weren't bad because people were still in school. Like usually the zip line, I feel like it's expensive.
Did they still have that wrestling store down there? WWE store?
No.
No.
They got rid of that.
No, yeah, that didn't last very long at all. There was
Did
a
you go see
Comic-Con
the guy
going
in
on.
the wheelchair who does the runs down fucking, what is it, Clifton Hill or whatever?
No.
There's a
He
guy
rides
on
down
here,
it?
Yeah, his name's, I forget what it is. But he goes, I might have. But yeah, it's on a fucking wheelchair going down fucking Clifton Hill. Yeah.
Bro,
oh,
that'd
yeah,
be
here we go,
dangerous
yeah,
as fuck.
well,
That thing is.
What's his
steep.
name again?
That dude? I don't know. It'll say on there. Log in. What the fuck, Cam?
Why is it making me log in?
Because you're soft.
I'll figure it out.
Because they seen that.
But yeah,
you're-
you should see how fast he goes. It's
would
actually
be wild.
insane.
No, it's pretty fun. We had a good time. Oh, and
I think his name's Rick.
the one main thing I wanted to say is we were playing mini sticks in the hallways, bro. We had a hell of a game of mini sticks in the hallways. It was fucking like I was sweating my fucking bag off. I'm like, dude, like we're gonna get kicked out of this fucking place.
Good.
But and like, remember growing up though and playing mini sticks in the hallways, or like sometimes they would let you go in a conference room that was empty. Like that'd be like the golden times.
There's kids
Like-
are still doing that mini
Yeah.
stick shit in the hallway, and I love that.
Oh,
If I'm ever at a hotel and there's kids in the hallways banging around, if anybody says anything to them, I'm fighting you.
oh hell yeah,
I'll punch your wife in the face.
hell yeah.
Leave them
Man.
kids. Leave them kids.
I
alone.
like to
Let
run
them rip
run
fire
barefoot
extinguishers
down
off
the
the
hall, or like
yeah,
bring the
races down
RC
the
car out, and like
do the
Hey,
races
have
down the
like
hall.
play.
with no
We were
shoes.
playing
I'm
football.
gonna run in the room, grab my stick, just sit there, wait for them. Be like, "You want to play?" I'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
You're so fucked.
Then I'll start body check. Yeah, watch this guy, dude. This is fucking insane.
You got this, Cam. You're almost there, buddy.
I
Hand it up.
had to fucking sign up and everything, bro.
You didn't sign up. You just
I
had
did.
to log in.
I love the fucking song too.
He's fucked.
Watch this.
This
bro.
guy's okay. So our hotel
Oh,
was
shit.
literally right there.
Yeah,
like
this is right downtown. This
What?
is right
Yeah.
like the Rip. There's the Ripley's thing
Yeah.
right there.
This guy's
Yeah.
bombing.
is he on a regular
What the
one? A
fuck?
regular wheelchair?
Yeah.
Everyone cheering him on.
They
He
must
fa-
know.
Oh, I
it.
thought he
don't
was
know.
falling
There's
right
cars.
there.
There's cars up there and shit. Half the people. Imagine you just smokes a car.
Or curb.
It'd be funny if he got pulled over and got a speeding ticket. Because you know he's drunk.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah, he's cruising. Yeah, that was probably one of the best things about it is our room was close, so I didn't have to drive at all. When we got
Wheelchair Rick.
Wheelchair
That's his
Rick.
name.
What a fucking
there. Fucking
maniac.
hope you didn't dick her.
He probably did dick her.
That's funny though. Didn't I throw? What else did I put up in the chat? There was another video too, I think.
You got one here of E. That one's good too.
Well, yeah, it was a
that one
nut
up
shot
just
one,
in
right? I was gonna say because there was one time I fucking
Trying to copy my video.
I was standing up and
No,
I
it was
wound
funny.
up.
I laughed.
like this.
Yeah. He was up here. And it went
I was
both.
standing up and I wound
He
up
was
and
not
did.
hurt, people.
a
Wait,
fucking-
wait.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Oh, yeah.
hurt.
He's not hurt.
We're
He
not
was
abusing the
laughing.
children. Well, we are abusing the
When
children.
we were playing,
But fuck these kids. They deserve it. No participation trophies.
when me and Luke were
Play.
hold on, when me and Luke were playing
Threw
mini
a dart.
sticks, I fucking turned around and wheeled like one of the one-handed slappers, and the thing smoked him right in the face. And it was so funny, and it made me think of this.
Oh, is he playing soccer goalie?
Yeah.
What is that, like a stuffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted
like a soft
to,
thing.
I wanted to know if what your guys' best like headshots that you've ever taken or nut shots that you've ever taken.
Drew hit me in the nuts with a slap shot in the warm up. of a championship game when we were in
Like skating
midget.
behind the net, you were?
No,
or
I
kinda?
was fucking grabbing them out of the net, pucks out of the net for everybody, and this asshole fucking
Clapped on.
rips a slap shot, fucking hits me square. Like
Jeez, eh?
I was seriously
The
wanting
Tiny
to-
target.
I know.
I was literally just
practically
pulling pucks
won
out of the
Stanley
net.
Cups by now with that aim.
Yeah. Yeah, should have. Too bad you can't skate for shit.
I could outskate you.
Anyways, you got any nut
I
shots?
could outskate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Anyways,
Nobody know. Everyone knows that's not true.
everyone, I can skate backwards
Cam's
better
like,
than you
"Is he
can skate
being
forwards.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay. You can't even
When's
skate
last
off.
time you played a game?
I've played.
He turns around, he breaks a hip.
Listen, you guys don't. You guys talk a lot of shit. For guys,
You're the one who just said you can skate better than me.
You guys talk a lot of shit for some dudes that
You
play in a
said you
fucking
can skate
league
better
with-
than me.
with a bunch of fucking Lionels. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, trust me. There's only room for one line.
Yeah, there's only enough room
one.
on the bench for one meatball. Fucking Lionel, if you're watching this by chance, go fuck yourself.
And you too, Willie.
Fuck
Fucking-
Lionel. Yeah, Willie. Don't even get me started on that fucking guy.
Yeah, where
You got any nut shots, head shots? What?
Oh, I gave lots of nut. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
what? I
Not
don't
the
know.
ones you
I've
can
been
talk
hitting the
about.
head a
Nuts.
lot, bro. Like, I'm a maniac.
I remember one time stealing second base and the fucking ball broke through the helmet and hit me right in the eye, and there was like a circle out of the helmet. Fuck. That sucks.
On baseball?
Yeah, like I was stealing second base hardball and like slid in, and the ball from the catcher, like he threw it and the guy didn't catch it and fucking hit the beak of the helmet,
Oh,
and broke
okay.
through and hit me right, smashed me right in the eye.
Mm.
I think it was OBAs if I remember correctly. Not with you guys though. It was with like the younger kid, like Stu and.
Drew, you took a bad nut shot at when we were at OBAs when you were back catching.
Oh yeah, I cried that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You weren't wearing a cup or
No,
just?
I was.
Yeah.
It's just because of the way you're crouched down, it went.
Yeah.
There was a curveball that went down that was also fouled down,
Jesus.
down straight up,
Yeah.
came underneath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I cried that day.
I cried that day.
Little mid-epi bomb there.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I like it.
Like,
smells like silicone
doing,
and
bro.
flowers.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking getting pink eye. With
I
this guy.
remember I was skating. What's the Charles Clark Square? Like it's like brick. It's a out rail that's easily sackable, and I had no reason skating it. I was by myself, and I was like coming home from somewhere, skating by, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Blah blah blah. And I tried to front board it, and I hit my chota so bad. And the
Chota
funny
shot.
thing was, like right after, Laura called me. And I forget what she wanted, but I was like, what? Like, what? I just fucking smashed my dick, my fucking ass. Fuck. And she's like, oh my God. And I just specifically remember talking to her on the phone, like, right afterwards. And I was like, she must have thought I was fucking retarded.
You are.
Yeah. But, oh, man, I remember her real. That's the worst I've ever sacked myself. So I don't.
I used to
Right hand
let
rails.
people kick me in the nuts. for
Talking to your
money.
microphone.
That's true.
I used to let people kick me in the nuts for money, so I don't
Yeah.
think you guys
How
wanna
much?
hear all my sack.
How much?
$20, $30 if you had steel toes.
Oh, you're fucking.
Are you fucking for
No,
real?
I'm not fucking kidding at all. I'm being.
And you still had a kid.
110%.
What the
I was in
fuck?
high school,
You
and
still
I was
had a
like,
kid.
"Hey, easiest way to make drinking money? Fucking hey, you guys want to line up, kick me in the nuts? $20 person. Let's go."
It hurt.
Oh fuck yeah, almost every time.
Almost every time. Except for when it was numb.
Yeah, sometimes you could fool somebody and you could fucking throw the sack forward as they're like kicking, and then they just like clock you right in the gooch and butthole, and then
Yeah.
you're fine.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but
It would leave more damage just from the kicks after
Yeah.
a
The fact
while.
you have a strategy for that is
Yeah.
fucking wild,
Listen,
When
bro.
there's halfway through his kick, you give her a little thrust,
Yeah.
and your balls will go up.
The
They
secret
hit
is
your
I
butthole.
taped them up before I got here, so
Yeah.
they're actually in my fucking
no,
stomach.
usually it was like on the spot. People like literally would like find me at lunch and be like, "Cameron, let me kick you in the nuts," and I'm like, "Fuck, I can't like do anything sly," so I'm like, "All right, just go for it, right?"
Jesus.
You're fucking
give her.
head.
Yeah,
I
we
think
used to
I
do
got a 20.
Jackass shit too.
I'll do
One
it.
time we did crutch in the crotch. That was a good one.
What?
Got a 20?
Yeah, well, we had so I think I sprained my ankle or something, so I had crutches, and my buddy fucking went down a slide on my skateboard and basically jousted my other buddy in the nuts. That was a good one.
What
That was a
the
really
fuck,
good one.
dude?
Buddy threw up. It was pretty fucked up.
He
to
threw
watch.
up.
Yeah, we used to
Fuck
do
do you
fun
guys
You got
do?
$20?
$20.
I will straight up let you kick me in the nuts for $20 just for fucking.
Oh my
Just
god.
for the fucking content. Let's go. I'll do it. My wife will
Coming
be so
soon.
mad.
Coming.
My wife will be so mad. Be like, you don't want to watch this episode.
Please don't watch this episode. Why? At least you didn't have steel toes
I
on.
mean, there should be inflation charge, right? It
No.
should be $30,
No,
$40 for
you
steel
already
toe.
you already fucking
That
set
was
the
back
price.
in the day, though. Bro.
No, you said you would do it for
DCs,
$20.
they got a big tongue. You'll be all right.
That's true.
I'll do it barefoot. I want to feel those balls on my toe.
Just Van Damme style.
Ever.
I want. Can I have your balls out?
No.
Bare.
No. No, because then you have a target.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all balls. There's no dick.
Or he should be in that and we all get to shoot on him.
Like
Anyway.
Goldberg
Oh
style?
my god! Oh my god! Slap shots? No, that'd be like $50. Fuck that. You guys are
You
all
take
really
a
good
kick
at
in the
hockey.
nuts, but you wouldn't take a slap shot?
No, I won't take a slap
With
shot.
pads?
What if it
Or with
was?
a-
What if we use road hockey balls?
Or
And
Oh.
can I wear a cup?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, done.
What if
Sold.
you just played net and actually tried to stop it?
Oh, I can. I'm actually a pretty decent goalie.
This would
Yeah,
be funny.
that's okay.
That would be great live contact. It's like a
Content
little
piece.
road hockey game, but our goalie's Cam.
We're just gonna
And we
fucking tee
we
up.
dress him up with like Ricky with the fucking frying pan and
Yes,
hockey
I'm down.
glove.
Yeah, but we don't.
And pillows
We
for-
have to have him like he has to have some.
No,
idea
I know.
because
Yeah, I have.
we
I have
will
gear.
kill him. If
I have
we-
gear at my house.
9-3.
Hey, he's that guy ain't afraid.
Yeah.
Does
I
he
ain't afraid, no
know
ghost.
fucking what he's getting himself into
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
After I just talked about Drew hitting me fucking square in the nuts with a slap shot from center ice and dropping me like a stone.
That was like fucking what, 30 years ago?
That
You
was
guys
with
are
a puck.
ancient, bro.
We'll see, Cam.
We'll
We're
see.
definitely doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
beat
need
the
some
fuck outta
ideas
you.
for some outdoor like what do they call it? On the streets episodes, right? You know.
We should send like
No.
On the go?
Charlie on the street one
No.
day with.
You were the one who suggested it literally before we
I didn't
started
say
talking
anything
about
about
this.
going to the streets.
Well, you said you wanted to do like an episode out.
How?
Yeah, not in here.
Hey, how
Yeah.
much is it to?
So out on the streets.
How much is it to get
I'm
one
good.
of those microphones that fucking just hook up to your phone? Like,
I don't know, Doc. Have to look it up.
it can't be.
Yeah,
that
it's
much.
probably like a good $2-3. I don't know.
I was gonna say it can't be that much.
No, probably over $2-3 though.
Over under $2-3. So why don't you have one yet? What the fuck?
Yeah, I thought you guys were like Mr. and Mrs. fucking podcast.
Charlie A. Pretty soon, Charlie.
I'm a bit
We're
pie-eyed.
gonna snap. Charlie's gonna be edited out of the episode.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a
It's gonna be a
microphone.
blank thing sitting here.
It's been a microphone
You
there.
can't lose the 12 listeners that we got,
Hey,
right?
What's the like?
You don't even share the post.
It's me 12 times with 12 robot names. Don't you
Robot
know?
names.
share the post.
Hey, since it's like Father's
Decoyed
Day,
it.
what's like one of the funniest things that you can think of when it comes to your dad? Because like
Oh man.
we had one. It was me, Drew, and Scat. We were all fucking being idiots upstairs, and my dad was yelling at us to go outside. So we all come running down the stairs. Well, when you come running down the stairs, three of us at the same time, it sounds like a fucking herd of
Yeah,
elephants,
oh, yeah.
man. We all come down. I go flying past. My dad's trying to kick me. Drew goes past. My dad's trying to kick him or whatever. Scat runs past him, grabs my dad's toes. We heard every toe crack. Like Scat just went by,
Like
grabbed
on
his
purpose?
toes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just grabbed his toes and just. We heard them all pop. Like, my dad.
Like, who cracks somebody's toes?
That
It
is
was
You
so
know,
funny.
It's not
man.
it's not even your dad. It's just someone.
Scat just
You're
runs
like
by.
me cracking your dad's toes.
Yeah.
Like there's not even like
Yeah,
why
that's so
the
weird.
fuck?
Oh, it was so
That's
funny,
so
bro.
weird.
Scott's fucked in the head.
That is funny.
Because
Oh, yeah.
Scott would always fucking come down and he would stay with us every summer.
Scott's fucked in the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, Scott stayed with us for a little bit too when his parents were still living in Texas and he first moved back.
Yeah, he's fucked in the head.
Oh yeah.
What about you? I can only
Fuck,
imagine.
I've told a lot of stories about my dad being funny, but god damn, there's so many. I'm trying to think something I haven't
Like
said yet.
I don't know. I
mean,
I
you
fall
got that
down a
same-
lot. Like I'm a clumsy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I fall
Or-
a lot.
Or how about this? Dad puts a like wood stove in the house.
Oh yeah.
So watch this.
So what's a
This
wood
is-
stove?
this
Like
is a
a
funny
wood
wood
burning
stove.
fireplace?
Yeah, burning
Okay.
wood.
So, well, when you do it for like to meet like code and shit, you have to have it on stones. Like it has to be like half-inch thick or inch thick, whatever. So he used the
We used-
patio stones.
Yeah, so we put like a
the big patio stones.
sheet
okay?
underneath. And
Okay.
So he had those. Well, he had everything set up and he was burning a fire and everything, which was cool. But when he went to leave his room on days, well, because he had just set everything up later that night.
So the
or
night
whatever.
before, he got it done.
But he didn't cut the fucking corners of the stone. So when he came out of his room, he was walking and he hit his foot on
Oh.
the on
In the dark,
fucking
5
patio
o'clock.
stone in the
5
dark,
o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in
Barefoot?
the morning. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, barefoot, scream.
Which toe you think?
No, he hit like multiple
the
toes.
big toe and the ones going over.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh
He
yeah.
broke. They were purple.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Damn.
Scream.
Bro, I don't
Everyone in
know
the
if
house
anything
was like-
hurts more, man. Fuck.
Especially when you're unexpecting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
It's
like,
the unexpecting hits. Like
Yeah.
you don't know, and then you hit it because it's got that full force. Like
Yeah.
fucking.
Or when we got a little bit older, we knew like it was gonna be a good night when we'd be out with friends or whatever. We get home and Dad would be in the garage there with the door up in the summer. He'd be like, "Okay, he's having." Then you'd hear, "Hey, Bobby, you don't smoke a cigarette like that." When you hear Dad say that, it's like right away. It's like, "Oh, here
oh
we
yeah.
go. It's gonna be a long night."
My dad's drunk and he's listening to country music.
Yeah.
His fucking toe. But yeah. Anyway,
It's good shit.
I've fallen a lot. Like
Yeah.
I fall a lot
Yeah.
more than I'd like to admit. I fell.
Oh yeah. I
I had a
think
huge
yeah.
bruise on my leg from like 2 weeks ago. I fell in the garage.
You guys want to hear
Really,
a funny?
yeah?
Tripped.
Hey, you guys want to hear a funny
I
story?
fell right on the
about Drew?
concrete. Like
Sure. He's a
I'll-
father.
I'll tell you a funny story about Drew. So he was out one night. I think he was downtown. He was all fucked up.
Oh the.
And yeah, so
No wonder you don't
my
drink no
mom
more.
comes upstairs and's like, "Hey, you have to help me." I'm like, "What?" She's like, we got a call from Drew's friends or whatever. They're on their way home. He's highly intoxicated, my mom said. So
Just a
I'm like,
little bit.
So I'm like, okay. So they pull in or whatever. So I start walking out on the back step. Well, I see the door of the fucking car open or whatever. Next thing I know, boom, down. Drew's down already.
Oh,
So
damn.
right away, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So
Not
he's out.
good.
He's
Not good.
yeah, he was a puddle. So then we get him up on his feet or whatever. He's walking a little bit. I'm like, all right. My mom's like, I'm like, he's fine. Like, I've seen him fucked up. I'm like, he's all right. So he's standing there. He's laughing or whatever. He's like, I have to piss. So I'm like, just go in the backyard or whatever. So he goes in the backyard. And he's fucking 3 complete circles because he's trying to fucking catch his balance.
I'm falling. You
Peeing
do that-
as you're peeing.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Trust me, it gets better. So he's fucking 3 circles down. So I'm like,
I was wearing.
fuck,
I remember
man.
that night. I was wearing a
Yeah,
shirt
oh,
with the
yeah.
Heineken, but it
Oh,
says
yeah.
high again,
Oh yeah.
and it was white,
Total.
and I had fell and
Yeah.
I had grass stains all
Oh,
over
yeah.
it.
So
man.
I get him up on his feet, and he's like, all right, I got to piss. So I'm like, just stay still. So he's like, okay. So now I'm like fucking standing there. So his back is to me, and then I'm standing there for a second, and I waited like a minute, and I'm like, hey. He's like, what? I'm like, you're not fucking pissing. Like, he's not doing. He's not doing anything. He's
Hammered.
just standing
Oh.
there.
I
And
do
then
that
he
sometimes
fucking-
when I'm hammered.
Oh,
Just
but
stand
man,
in the
and
same
then-
spot like for a
But, yeah,
while.
he literally
for a
like,
while. Then you're
was
like, oh
not-
fuck, what am I
was
doing?
not pissing. Then he's fucking falling down again. I'm like, fuck, like let's just get this guy in the house. But
Oh,
yeah, that was
I was so
one of the more
fucked up that
interesting
night.
nights.
That was at the. It was the beach at that time. Before
Oh
the,
yeah,
before
yeah,
the
yeah.
pool,
Oh man,
and it was fucking getting those
Beach.
mini pitchers of Ryan Cokes.
jeez.
They were cheap. They were like $6 for like
Fuck.
this mini pitcher of Ryan Coke.
You remember like fish bowls,
Yeah.
right? When I was in Niagara
I used-
Falls, the motherfucker got served one in an actual fish
Yeah.
bowl. The thing was so
used to
big.
get those ones at the what the fuck bar was in Windsor. You used to get the fish bowls.
I thought it was like Papa Cheney's
Yeah,
or
it was
It was the
But they were
upstairs.
still-
It was the bar
or
that
Loop.
was upstairs.
Loop had them too. The Loop.
You go to the bar and it was
It was-
upstairs.
it was
Or a
Cheney's.
double muds,
Papa
I think.
Cheney's
Yeah,
had 'em.
but they were still just
We used
like
to go
big
there after
cups,
hardball
right? They weren't
games.
actual fish bowls.
yeah, they were
Yeah, but
cups.
we would get them. They
They were just giant, like they were like margarita cups
Yeah,
filled to
just-
the brim.
just
Yeah, but
kinda-
the
This was legit like a fish,
Actual
like
like-
glass
like
fish
a,
bowl.
like, mini fish
Yeah,
bowl.
yeah, and it was like the
I
thing
wouldn't
was
hate
huge.
it.
What?
I wouldn't hate it.
Oh no, that was cool. Like I thought it was pretty cool. I was just like, damn. And
Yeah.
I guess that's where they came with the name of it. But it was always just like just a bunch of booze, right? By the time you're done, you're fucking You Deckard.
Deckard,
boys.
Deckard. What else you guys got here, fellas? Oh, yeah, those chains, too.
Oh, yeah. What do you got around your neck there, boy?
Cam, what's his thing again?
Stacked design.
Stack design. So
Yeah.
if you guys like
Pretty
those chains,
quality. You see these chains everywhere. He
Yeah,
can
they're
make
pretty
he
sweet.
can make custom ones.
Hold on, let me throw.
He does 3D printing with Pokemon stuff. He does
Does that all of it? Doesn't matter what it is.
Trevor, Corey,
Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah, legal mortgages.
Fucking government checks just kept coming.
You know,
fucking stupid.
Those are
There
pretty
he is,
sweet,
there he
though, those
is.
chains. There you go.
one thing
Quick
about my
plug.
dad, I will say another story. I don't think I've ever said.
He's got a
is,
bunch of shit. We
yeah.
were looking at this.
Man,
last
you need to
time,
get the
too.
Lego
That
guy.
Iron Man helmet is sick.
I think I want to get a custom Lego hat trick hockey guy and stand him up in
That's
the background.
sick. I want to get a shredder helmet.
But I want him like
Legit.
You're so
Drew.
gay.
I think I want it
Suck
like this.
dick.
If you didn't have a kid, like if I didn't know,
Cam,
actually
can
know
I-
Luke,
If I didn't
do,
have a
like,
kid, I would have all this
custom,
stuff
like,
because I would have
I
a
would
lot
think
more
you're-
money.
I think
It
you're a
can be-
virgin.
I think so. You just basically message them and figure it out, right? Or
Remember when everyone
you know,
loved
those
North
Lego
Carolina?
guys
Yeah,
are sick. Imagine
Yeah,
hat
the
trick
Tar
hockey
Heels.
one.
The
Yeah.
Tar Heels were the biggest thing
Look at
before
that.
fucking
How
He's
big
even
are
got
those,
the worst
Cam?
team in the
before New
league
York
set up.
Yankees red hats. It was the Tar Heels. Everyone was wearing the Tar Heels hats.
Cam, how big are those Lego guys?
Those Lego guys, they were probably like a foot.
They
and
look,
a
it looks half of the
maybe a
necklace.
foot.
So, like if you see the necklace hanging,
Wonder if I could get one
about
double
half.
the size.
Depends on.
I want it to
how
like
big his
stand
3D
up in the
printer is.
corner of the pod.
Well, I guess you could.
Hat
Like,
trick
He
hockey
doesn't need to be
logo on it.
huge. You just get him and just put him in the shot. He'll look
Yeah.
like that in the shot.
yeah.
Yeah, true. I guess.
You
How
could
much
go
are
right
those,
there,
Cam?
right in front.
I don't know. I don't think I can
Pretty
see
cool.
it.
There was a sign that they said $30. Go to another.
should get one
There
for
was
all
another
of us.
picture or something that they said $30.
man. 1, 2, 3.
I seen a post.
Get one
they were
that's
like
bald,
$30.
one in a red hat, one that's fucking gay looking.
Yeah, look at those right there.
Ones here?
No, keep going. I don't know. I seen them. I
It's
think
the
they were
same
30.
photo. that he
Everything
used.
was around $30. I remember.
It's
seeing
all
it
right though. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cam.
he's a
We'll
good
have
friend
to
of
see
mine.
if he.
He's good. It's good people.
So I will say about my old man, one quick story is whenever like we would go to like say a family party or a fucking family reunion or a party here, party there. My mom never drank back then because my dad was always the one drinking, and of course us kids in the back seat. But I can specifically remember times of him like falling asleep on the way home, but then my mom would fucking take the corners. And his head would just fucking badoosh. And we'd just be laughing in the back. And my mom would be cracking up. And then she'd fucking hit the brakes. He'd go forward. And then he'd like wake up. And then fucking boom. Oh, I just did it to myself.
You
But,
dumbass.
yeah. Anyways, the old man. Cheers to Father's Day.
Father's gay.
Father's
Day. Papa's
What else
papas.
you got, boys? Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I got this Stanley Cup in here from Charlie.
We are
It's the guy who
it's
is
a
with the
3-1
Stanley Cup.
series lead now for the Florida Panthers.
Edmonton's fucking shit.
Shut up. You have no faith.
They looked good last night.
They suck. They're getting
That
their
doesn't
asses
mean
whopped.
anything. We still have a chance. Okay.
They're getting mollywopped.
So the Reddit he opened up to Reddit to answer questions of like ask
Yeah.
me anything. The guy who stays with the cup 24/7.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty good. So it says, "What are the intangibles needed for such a stoic job?" Great question. I think most of all fucking someone read that shit.
I think most of all is to love what you do and be social. I don't need to go to the gym. Lifting the cup is my workout.
Horrible job.
that was dumb.
What will you get your name on the cup someday? When you hang up the silk gloves. Ha ha ha. Nope. Not unless I join a team and we win. Fun fact: I have every pair of white gloves I've ever worn. I guess around roughly 200 pairs.
Look at him though. He's probably the happiest guy on the
Not
planet.
sure if this will get answered, but is it hard to be neutral in your job? Are there some players you really want to see win it? Anyone you'd rather not? No, I love to see a great series just like everyone else. I'm very fortunate to meet guys and meet their families and such. So you become fans of the teams quickly. Sorry, it's hard to read because it's so far away.
yeah.
And no, go back,
Go back.
dickhead.
Sorry.
It says in terms of on
In
ice
terms
moments,
of- yeah,
when
on
Ray
ice-
Bork won with Colorado, that was his favorite.
Extra special
Yeah.
for everybody.
I was
Sorry,
telling
didn't mean to
Luke
call you
kinda
dickhead.
a little bit
Dickhead.
about-
Go back, dickhead.
I was telling Luke about how like this guy, because when you win the cup, you get your chance with it like back home or whatever you want
Yeah.
to do with it. So this guy is there like
Get
every
one day
time.
with it.
Is it one day?
24 hours.
What's the
24
craziest
hours.
story you've got from being on the road with the cup? I think for me, one of the most craziest places we've been with is the Bavarian Mountains in Germany with Philip Grubauer. Having breakfast in the highest peak in Bavaria was something I never thought would happen. Him with the cows and shit. It's pretty cool.
Next.
How did you get such an awesome, cool job? I would love for my job to be to win the cup, but that didn't work out. I've been very fortunate to be in the hockey in a different way. I've studied sports administration at school, did a co-op, found myself in Hockey Hall of Fame. First week on the job, the cup had to go up north of Toronto. Nobody wanted to take it, so I nervously put up my hand and said, "I'll go." The rest is history.
First.
So nobody
week
wanted
on
to
the
do
job.
it. You just got hired. You're brand new. Nobody wants to fucking do it. So
Yeah.
you're like, "I'll do it."
You become the
Now all of
guy
a
who
sudden
lives
you're
with
the
the
guy.
cup. Yeah.
That
Lives,
follows
sleeps,
it
breathes
all over the world.
Stanley Cup.
You're the guy.
Yeah, and gets to meet every
Yeah.
single player and their families who ever win the cup.
What's one?
All these celebrities who go around. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that's probably the best job in the world.
What's one cool fact about the cup that you love but nobody else seems to know? Nowhere on the cup does it say Stanley Cup. That's become a nickname and it holds over 200 fluid ounces.
slaughter bear. Is that the last one? Oh, the experiences of
What are your experiences?
I believe that's Danny
bringing the
Cleary.
cup to
Like-
Newfoundland.
Yeah, like I often hear people claim that Danny Cleary's parade was one of the biggest gatherings to see the cup with an individual player. Love seeing you in St. John's with Alex Newhook when Alex Newhook brought it home. Keep up the good work. It wasn't Danny's day. It's hard to hear.
It was.
Danny's day was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
Can you zoom?
It was raining the entire day, and Danny stayed
Oh
out
yeah, he stayed to give
all
autographs
day
to
to
everybody.
say hi to
say
everyone. People drove from all across the province. Anytime you go to Newfoundland, it's a special moment.
Yeah. With the boys.
Sorry, it's hard to read.
How far did you make it in your hockey career? I still play beer league. I'm a center, but I'm not very good.
Imagine playing with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Imagine like,
Yeah.
okay, I
Like,
gotta-
what does he do with
so-
the cup
so you
while
thi-
he's
yeah,
playing?
so I was gonna say, so you think like for
I got
like
a
their
question.
party or whatever, he brings it in?
Have you
Nah,
ever
I
seen
bet he-
anybody hold
No.
that thing or raise it and not have a smile?
He
on
said
their
you're
face?
not
No.
allowed to.
You ever
If they were
think about
crying,
that?
if they were crying.
No, but
He
it
said-
doesn't matter.
I
When
see-
you
No,
hold
I
that
know.
thing. It's,
It was
it's
just on-
automatically you smile.
It was
Yeah.
on what the Two Bears or whatever. Bert and them had
Oh,
it
yeah?
on there. That
He
guy
was
came on
on?
there with it.
No shit, eh?
Yeah.
See,
Look
I'm gonna
up-
go
look
listen
up
to that
Two
now.
Bears in the Stanley
Bears
Cup.
podcast.
No, Bert was like,
But
"Is
he
that the
says,
fucking
"Can I-
Stanley Cup?"
Can I touch it? He's like, yeah, you can touch it. They can't know it. You're not allowed to lift it. You're not allowed to drink out of it unless you win.
Okay, you can
You can
touch,
touch
it,
it,
though?
but you're not allowed to
okay.
hoist it, or you're not allowed to drink out of it
Okay.
unless you win it or you're with somebody.
Because
that
I've
has
seen
won.
video of Biesk fucking.
Yeah.
Is it Ken Bieska like running
Bieksa.
away?
Gilbert walks
Bieksa,
in
yeah.
the
Like, I
Hockey
can't
Hall
touch
of
that
Fame,
thing, I
grabs
can't
it,
touch that
raises
thing.
it.
Who?
Is it Two Bears, One
Gilbert.
Cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, two
yeah.
bears, one cave.
Yeah.
This guy right here?
Yep.
Yeah. Gilbert does that.
Kill the sound. Yeah, just I don't want to get clipped.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, we can
read it.
Yeah.
Are you being serious? Yeah. It's really the Stanley Cup. That's so cool. Maybe he does bring it into the locker room, like
Yeah, like
if
you-
he's
you-
always with it.
You just
I
can't
don't
touch
know.
it, right?
That's not even the same
No,
guy.
there's two
Yeah, it
guys.
Okay.
Oh, is there?
There's two guys. Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's 3 cups, right?
There's two. There's the one that's
Okay.
like Hall of Fame, and there's one that travels around.
Yeah.
So
okay.
if it gets damaged, it's
Yes.
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
can fix it.
swap. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's in the Hall of Fame is like
The OG.
the OG. Yes.
OG.
And I think that one goes to the rinks when the teams
You
win.
can see the bottom ring has nothing on it.
Yeah. Well, I think I even seen that the rings on there are all like new, like so
Yeah.
all the old rings.
So
are
every
way
year,
gone.
like,
Yeah.
because they stamp them, and then
Well, it
every
takes-
year as it goes up.
When a ring comes,
Well, it goes
off,
around,
it
right?
goes in the
Yeah.
Hockey Hall.
Yeah,
of Fame.
and
Yeah,
then
it goes around.
goes-
What I'm
yeah.
saying, as they fill the rings,
Yeah.
it just
Oh, the
every
ring goes
year
up.
it just
yeah,
goes
yeah,
up.
Yeah, and they get rid
Everybody-
of the top.
And then
If
as it gets to the
you-
top, it comes
if
off.
you ever get the chance to go to the Hockey Hall,
Have you
of
been to the
Fame,
Hall of Fame?
go
I've been to the Hall of
Have
Fame.
you been to the Hall of
It's
Fame?
been a long time.
It's awesome.
It's been a long time. Like, I was a
Photo
kid.
there of us with the
I need
cup.
to bring my boys there.
I want to bring Luke too.
I haven't been there in a
Like, he
while.
would love it.
I've been a bunch of times.
He's really taken an interest to like especially this like in Edmonton. He's watched every game. Even when he wasn't with me, he's at his mom's watching the game. He's like, Edmonton didn't win last night. But whereas like even when he was playing hockey this year, he wasn't like thinking about it off the ice at all. Now he's like he's watching YouTube videos about goalies like nonstop. It's like it's just all the time. It's crazy and it's cool to see.
You still farting? What is wrong with you? The fact that
silicone.
you're sniffing it is fucked up. Why are you saying silicone?
Because
Because of the dildos? Oh. It took me. You said that last time and it didn't make sense. I'm like, why would it smell like silicone? I'm fucking stupid, eh? I'm really slow. Shut up, Cam.
Hey, is there any wrestling on lately?
No, but I had a question about the Stanley Cup.
Uh-oh.
What would you guys do? It's 24 hours.
24 hours.
What are
a
you
day.
doing with the Stanley Cup?
Easy.
Turn it into a bong.
I'll turn it into a what?
A
I
bong.
thought you said bomb.
What's easy? Say it.
Fuck on it.
Fuck on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's 8 seconds.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
gonna do with the
You know?
other fucking 20?
No, I would. Family.
Clearly, huge
I
party.
would have a party.
Yeah.
Not a huge. It would be because I'm not a
Yeah.
big.
Well,
fucking.
but like the city of where you Harrow, like Harrow would expect you to throw a huge party.
Give a fuck.
I know you don't give a fuck, but anyways, keep going.
Anyways,
Your
I'd
boring
do Phil
fucking
Kessel. I'd
celebration.
eat hot dogs out of it.
Eat hot
I
dogs.
had
out
two
of
great
it?
hot
You
dogs
probably
today.
shit
Your
in it.
Shores has great hot dogs, by the way.
Who?
Sorry, the golf course we're at today.
Oh, you love.
I don't know.
wieners.
What would you do? But sorry, yeah. But anyway,
What's something like different that you would do? Something like other than
Um,
having sex, I guess, and eat hot dogs. But Phil Kessel already did that.
I don't know. I'm a really low key guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe bring it in my pool with me. I don't fucking know. Like I don't do anything.
But I feel like you would want to do something you don't think anyone's
Yeah.
ever done.
Yeah, I know that. But like what though? Take it horseback riding? But that's probably been
That's
done.
been done.
Yeah, I wonder what hasn't been done with it.
Like bring it on stage.
Where? Go to like a concert around
That'd
here.
be sick.
Imagine there was like an M concert.
Yeah,
and
or
show up with
like,
it, but he don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that. You'd have to be
Oh.
like, you'd have to have the fucking Lombardi for him to care.
I got a question. You think anybody's ever jerked off on it?
No,
Like came onto
I
it.
don't. I
Oh,
don't.
man.
I don't think they would because.
Yeah. I
Because-
don't know. Hockey players are fucked, man.
No, but I'm just saying.
they jerk off on a lot of shit.
But you have to understand. Yeah, but you have to understand
Yeah,
that
it's a-
it's
it's
such a
knuckleback
pre-
and
it's
everything.
such a prestigious trophy
Yeah.
that people spend their whole lives trying to win, and when
Yeah.
you win
There's
it,
gotta be
you
one
might.
savage in the
Yeah,
bunch.
but no, but
One filthy.
Well, I
animal.
guarantee
Look up things that have happened to it
Yeah.
because some crazy shit has happened
Darren
to it.
McCarty falling, dropping it, but
It
like
fell into the Detroit
people
River.
might fuck around and fuck on it and stuff, and might get, but nobody's jerking off
Yeah.
on it. I don't.
I
like-
would definitely.
Yeah,
rip
McCarty.
fat
There's a
line
video of
cocaine
McCarty
off that
falling
thing.
through a table, holding
Hey?
it up, and the table collapses.
Hey?
It gets all dent.
I would bust up a Tony
What's-
Montana on that fucking
Oh, yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
I would
one.
eat a chick's ass out of the top of it.
You get
Then
your asshole
and then
fingered on
get
it.
Your ass ate out
One
of it.
knuckle shuffled. Hey man, why not?
You're so
I would
gay.
see. You only got 24 hours, but sleeping with I would definitely go to bed with it at night. Like you're sleeping next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like threesome with a chick in the Stanley Cup would be on the list. It's on the bucket list.
So how are you gonna pay two chicks to bang you?
I mean, by then I'm a Stanley Cup champion. I do whatever
Yeah,
I want.
they just fall on you at
Yeah.
that point. Just a joke. I'm just being a dick.
Nah, I know.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Just they're just talking about like Mark Messier. I'm sure he didn't do anything too crazy. Chris Draper child uses the cup as a diaper.
Oh yeah, I did see that. She shit inside the cup. She was sitting in it.
So yeah, she was sitting in it naked and took a shit. Like,
Yeah.
well, not naked, but it sounds
Yeah.
weird to say because it's a baby. Kentucky Derby winners get the cup. We don't care. Lemieux and Roy take the cup swimming. Red Kelly's son has an accident. Oh yeah, same thing.
Oh yeah.
chips it.
But didn't someone like leave it in the lose it in the Detroit River or something?
Dog bowl. I don't know. I literally clicked a link.
No,
to
And
it.
there was
It
another
the
time like
craziest
someone
things that's
bent the
ever
fuck
happened.
out of it.
No,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
in the bottom of Mario Lemieux's pool, I believe. They had to swim
Google
down and
or
get
go on YouTube and look up Red Wings drop cup.
Excuse.
it. I don't know. Was that?
I think it was D-Mac or Draper. It was one of
I
them.
think they were standing on.
They were on a
something that they
table,
shouldn't
and the
have.
Yeah.
table gave out, and they dropped the cup in it. The top ring had a big dent.
Yeah,
in it.
big like
Yeah, it was
concave.
dented.
Yeah.
If that was D-Mac, you should make sure you ask him about that. I think it was D-Mac. I feel like it was. You find it or no?
Hold on, I've only got 2 good fingers on
That would have been my question.
Two
to that
good
guy
fingers,
on
and you don't
Reddit,
know how to
like,
spell.
What's the craziest shit you've
Alright.
ever had to
Plymouth.
deal with when working
Plymouth.
with the cup? Like,
Plymouth. Plymouth. It's like in a bar.
I'll never think of the word Plymouth
I'm
again
not seeing
the
it.
same way again.
Yeah, but that's funny if it is.
All right, well, we'll bring it up next episode if we
Yeah,
can find
I'll
it.
see if I can find it real fast.
We'll have to ask Mac about that, though. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few things.
Well, he's gonna actually be over here playing some golf with us soon, so
That's cool.
in an interview and shit like that. What else you guys got? Anything else, or should we fucking?
I think we're pretty set for the.
Hold on, let's see if I can
Yeah,
find this
yeah,
real quick.
She was trying to find it
I
out.
don't know if it'll find it.
What about Buddy from fucking Colorado dropping it and putting a big dent in the bottom of it when they were doing the team photo?
Did they?
Maybe that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
one.
it's
I'm
Oh yeah, I
thinking.
remember. Yeah, and then in
Did
the
you
photo,
see everybody's
you can
face like, oh,
Yeah.
I think it was
That's
the
easily.
Avalanche.
They take the bottom off and pop it out.
Yeah, they just probably put
The
it
fuck
on
is
a
it made
thing.
of?
What's
I
that?
don't
The
even know.
cup?
Yeah.
I feel like it looks like it's kind of like aluminum, or it's got to
Apparently
be.
somebody broke it. Oh no, this is the Colorado one.
Yeah, they just dropped it.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Somebody. Well, the caption
Yeah,
is they broke.
and
it.
then
I want to see it.
yeah, and then watch
So
when
they're
they're
getting- watch.
Or here, when he sits it down, you can see it's dented. Oh, boom! See the
Oh,
bottom?
it's just the that's the
Oh, shit.
bottom.
Yeah, the lip, but still. My team's never gonna win a cup.
Oh, I know. My team was
Well,
so
that's 'cause your
close.
team
One
sucks
goal away.
ass.
One
Fuck's
goal away from winning the Stanley Cup,
So close yet, so
I ain't
far.
saying shit.
and they technically scored one.
How about you, Cam?
So
Was the last time your team won
I
a
know.
cup?
Listen.
Anyways.
Even the
We've won more
Tigers, they
than your
fucking
team
stink, too.
combined, so.
Oh fuck.
I've seen a
You know,
couple
back in
CFL
the day.
championships. Hey, Team
know.
Canada wins a lot, so
4 time.
Great story.
I think it was like the 40s or whatever. When did they invent hockey?
Way
The
before the
Leafs?
40s.
67, I think.
Cam's not coming
No,
on the
that was the
episode
last
ever.
time Toronto won.
Cam's never gonna be on the episode.
Oh, I'm coming on.
I'm fuck.
We're out of here. So until next week.
Don't edit me out. We gotta leave.
Stay sweet.
That's it. There we go. That's so good. Peace, bitch.
Don't go stopping now. You got so much to prove.